So Phil,
Yes, Marcel.
you got to tell me about these cupcakes, man. Because as a trainer, I hear that word and I'm just like,
Yeah. Today is all about cupcakes.
I will contain myself.
So we're going to talk about cupcakes from the point of view of music theory and guilty pleasures.
Okay.
So I'm thinking maybe you ask the questions that pop into your mind, maybe on the first half, and I'll do the same on the second half.
That sounds good.
So what prompted this? Well, so I've taught music for a while, and
How long?
28 years,
Nice.
something like that.
Expert.
I don't know about that, but I've kind of adopted a method for teaching basic music theory that involves cupcakes.
Okay.
And my birthday happened a couple days ago.
Yeah.
So that's what people do at birthdays.
Yeah.
They eat cake or cupcakes or whatever.
Yeah.
So I just thought, well, now's the time.
Okay.
Now's the time. So I have here a plate of cupcakes. I'll put this right next to my head.
To full scale.
Yeah, that's right. And what we should see, we see 4 cupcakes, right? Okay.
We'll still see 4 cupcakes by the end of the episode.
Right. Well, that's kind of part 2. That's where where you, the trainer, come in, right? So look, I want to kind of break down, how music works, like how the cupcakes are made. And I'm using them as kind of an analogy here for the 4 basic chord types.
Okay.
All right. So
Which are?
If we think about just triads, and one of the things that I try to tell students or people generally about music is that in a lot of ways it's really, really simple. Like think about something that feels like it's super complicated, like when you watch a movie or when you see an orchestra playing, and there's like 100 and whatever people on stage, first violins, second violins, violas, cellos, basses, all the woodwinds, all the brass.
Yep.
In so many ways, you can actually reduce all of that down to just 3 notes.
Okay. So that's what a triad is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So technically or specifically, a triad is 3 notes stacked in thirds.
Okay.
Like a snowman.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
Right?
Do. Yeah.
Right. So, and I have a keyboard that I can use.
Yeah.
I thought, well, why not,
I mean, yeah, totally.
It's
Yeah.
Mind, Muscle, and Music podcast. So, again, and I'm trying to keep this like not too crazy deep, but I want to make it so that people can really kind of know what's going on. Because I think we should be teaching music this way more often. I feel like a lot of times when we teach beginning musicians, piano lessons, whatever, it's like how to read music on the staff, which finger goes where. But I think if people knew how music actually worked, they would feel more empowered to both make it and to create it.
That kind of sounds like fitness too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah,
let's not get sidetracked.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I of course I agree with you. So a triad is 3 notes stacked in thirds. And then if you're looking at a piano, we've got the white keys and the black keys. Let's just hang out on the white keys.
Okay.
And we're going to start on the white key that's just to the left of the 2 black keys.
All
right
right.
here. Right. So I'm going to go to that note, which is always C.
C. Okay.
So if you're looking at a keyboard, you see all the notes on the keyboard. It looks like a lot of notes. It's kind of just the same thing over and over again, right?
Yeah.
So if you go to the left of the 2 black notes, that note's always C, right? All C's. Okay.
Yeah.
So if we don't worry about the black notes right now, we just look at the white notes. And if I take my hand and I put my thumb on a C, like that, and I play every other note, then that creates a triad.
Okay.
And that's like the first triad in the key of C.
Okay.
Because that's where I'm starting from is on the note C. Right?
C is like the root or something like that?
In this case, C is going
Base
to
of the
be
snowman?
Yeah, it's what we call the tonic.
Okay.
Or if you're numbering the scale, it's number 1.
Okay.
Right. And it's actually pretty simple if you think about, if you put your hands on a keyboard and just assign one of your digits to every key, right?
Yeah.
So, and I'm just saying play thumb, middle finger, pinky.
Yeah.
And I call that the claw, right? So that thing right there is a triad. 3 notes stacked in thirds. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, thirds.
Okay.
Cool?
Yep.
So far so good?
I get it. Yeah.
All right. So so that's how you would play a triad, just 3 notes stacked in thirds.
Yep.
Okay, so where do the cupcakes come in? Basically, if you're dealing with triads, there's only 4 types of chord or harmony or triad. There's only 4. There's only 4.
And all of the music that's out there.
That's what I'm saying, man. There's only 4.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that there are 4 chord types, and we have 4 basic cupcakes here.
Okay.
I wasn't actually able to get 4 different flavors of cake, but we're going to pretend that that's the case. I got
one of them's gross lemon or something. Right? Yeah. Lemon pastry.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we got like vanilla, and then we'll call it gross lemon. We have a chocolate cupcake and we have a red velvet cupcake.
Yeah.
Okay. So, right?
Yeah.
4. So that's going to correspond to 4 basic triads. And those triads are major, which is the happy triad.
Yeah.
Minor,
Ooh.
which is the sad one.
It's my favorite.
That's your favorite?
Yeah. Minor chords.
It's a lot of people's favorite.
Yeah.
And then if we go here, we call that a diminished triad. And I'm going to explain emotionally what I think these mean.
Okay.
In my
I'm
opinion.
actually curious.
And then the last one, which is less common and does not actually naturally occur like in a major scale, is this one, which is the augmented triad.
That makes me think of something like something's coming, or like there's like some hopeful, what? Like it's like a piques your interest kind of thing.
Okay, so if I may, I feel like that's happy.
Yeah.
Sad. Okay, this one, the diminished, is kind of mysterious. And if you take it and you actually run it through all of its... That's like the days of black and white film.
Yeah, I was about to say, it just makes me think of some of those old school movies.
Yeah, they're like, the woman's tied to the railroad tracks.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? And then the guy rides up on the horse and saves her. Right? And you get that happy major. So we have happy, sad, we have kind of mysterious.
Yeah.
And then this one you said
like hopeful, or like something's coming.
Right. Here's let me show you what's coming.
Okay.
That's what's coming.
So like resolution
wants to go there, right? So I call this the wonder chord.
Okay.
Think about a shot in a movie where you're like flying over a landscape. And then all of a sudden the bottom drops out and you go over a cliff and the whole world opens up and you go,
oh, interesting. So you're saying that they'll play like augmented stuff up until the cliff opens up and then they go back to major?
No, I mean, that would be the moment.
Okay.
Right? When you kind of arrive in that like, that wonder sort of moment.
Interesting.
So those are the 4 cupcakes.
Okay. Major, minor, augmented, diminished.
Correct.
Okay.
So far, so good?
Yeah.
Okay, so this 3-note business is the cake. Chocolate, red velvet, vanilla, and
gross lemon.
Send your hate letters to
I was about to say
ilovelemoncake.com.
Right?
No.
Wait, does anyone really? Does anyone really?
Yeah, I
guess if it's getting made, somebody's got to eat it.
What about a lemon bar?
Nope.
Really?
Nothing. Like for me,
dude,
no lemon pastry at all.
Wow.
Lemon in my cuts, sure, but not lemon pastry. Okay. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I like it actually. I like lemon.
That's good, man. I'm glad you like it. Okay.
All right. So so then if that's the cake, then all the stuff that's on top of the cake is what do we have here?
Frosting, sprinkles.
We've got frosting, we've got sprinkles, we've got more crumbs, we've got fruit, and a couple of rogue bits of sprinkles that somehow made their way from that one to that one.
Yeah.
Like, how did that happen? I
mean, jealousy maybe?
There was a sprinkle migration that occurred inside the refrigerator.
Yeah.
So Yeah, the cake is just the 3 notes.
Okay.
And that's it. There's 4 of them.
Yeah.
So there's 4 cupcakes. So then anything that goes on top.
So this would be either another finger on your hand or like other hand or what?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So if I just play that C chord again, right? That's the 3 notes. If I keep going in the same interval, like I'm skipping every other note, right? So if I keep going, I go there. And again, I'm just staying on the white keys right now.
Yeah.
So if we look at how far these notes are from the root, from 1, it's 1, 3, 5, 7.
Yeah.
So when you see a chord like on a sheet music and has a 7, that's what they mean. That's the frosting.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so I see. So they're telling you what to add to the bass chord.
Yes, and they're telling you how far it is from 1.
Wow. I've looked at like notes and sheet music my entire life, and I don't think I've ever understood it that way. That's
my
really
work
cool.
here is done.
That's really
I
cool.
can die a happy man. So all the musicians who are watching this right now are screaming at the screen. They're going, well, it's not just 7. That is a major 7. And of course they're right. And the reason it's a major 7 is because we're playing a major scale.
All
right?
All the white keys, yeah.
So if I play a 7 and it's from the major scale, it's a major 7.
Yep, that makes sense.
You cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to keep going for a minute, and then I'm going to backtrack and explain the 7s in a little bit more detail.
Okay.
But I just want to keep going on with this idea of we're adding things on top of the cake.
Yeah.
So to me, the 7 is like a really important layer.
The
Frosting is really important.
Yeah. You don't put sprinkles on bare cake. Like, it's not going to stay.
Yeah.
It's going to migrate.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of true actually in harmony as well. We often use that 7 even if we add more stuff. But if I keep going, right, and I'm gonna need another hand here. So if I go 1, 3, 5, 7, if I keep going the same distance, I end up there. What number would that be?
I mean 9, right?
That's 9.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's a C major 9 chord.
Okay. So it has to include the 7.
It doesn't necessarily have to. It often does. Yeah. And some people will debate, well, you could also call that a 2. But I think it kind of depends on where it is and what other notes you're using at the time.
Linear is pretty easy to understand. So I think
we'll just keep going up. It's cool,
Yeah.
So there's 9.
Okay.
And then the next 2 are interesting in really different ways. So if I keep going above 9,
it's going to be
11, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now that's an interesting sounding chord.
Yeah.
And not everybody's going to like it.
I like it.
And and the reason that it's sort of interesting and maybe not everybody's going to like it is because what you're actually playing in this case is really the 4.
Oh, interesting.
And the 4 in any major key is kind of considered to be a little bit of an avoid note. Because it's rubbing against that 3 hard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
But that dissonance, man.
Well,
for me,
dissonance is kind of like a drug. The more that you have it, the more you want.
Yeah.
Is that a terrible analogy?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, dissonance is like a cupcake.
There we go.
Yeah. So yeah, I just keep going.
Okay.
And so I'll go ahead and go one more.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to play that note, which is what?
13.
13. Okay, cool.
Man, you got some big hands to play all those.
Yeah. So what happens in actual, practice or in actual use is that we don't play all of the notes. We leave notes out.
Yeah.
For instance, like the 5th is almost universally not needed of a chord unless it's been changed. But I don't want to go down that road. So you could leave it out. You could just play the 3rd, which is super important. And you could play that major 7, 9. You could play that. So there's.
Can that still be a C?
Yeah, it's still C, right? I'm not even playing C.
Yeah. That's what I was asking. That.
Yeah. So this is what we would call a rootless voicing.
Okay.
The root's not there.
Yeah.
But in a context of playing music with people and an orchestra, somebody else is playing the C.
Yeah.
Down there. Yeah. So that's what's so beautiful about this is that, again, if you're distributing notes, let's say to an orchestra, like you're dealing cards at the card table, you're going to get those notes, you're going to get those. And it's actually not that much stuff. Even like here, we're playing kind of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Because we went all the way up to 13. But at the heart of it, it's just...
It's a C chord.
Yeah.
With like
it's
some
just
embellishment.
It's a C chord with frosting and some sprinkles and maybe a fruit.
Yeah.
Right?
Man, this, like, it's so simple when you explain it this way, but I can see how it could get really deep down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, it parallels fitness completely, right?
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, just do a squat. And then you talk about like all the muscles and all the ways that you can do it, variations, and like, is this good or is this bad? Or like, what's working together, what's not? Or can you activate more than other? Like,
I literally just watched the video today of the assessment process where you do the overhead squat.
Overhead squat, yeah.
And all of the detail and what you can learn from watching somebody do that. It's crazy, man. And it's making me think about all that stuff much differently now, of course.
Yeah.
So yeah, everything, has a potential rabbit hole. But, with just a few minutes left on this idea, I'd like to back up.
Okay.
And I want to show you what it means to play chords in a progression.
Okay.
So if I take just the triad idea, go back to C, and then the C is the root, right? If I play that literally anywhere with my left hand, either here or here, that's like the bass. So here we go. Here's the chord. Here's the bass. Or here.
Yeah.
Now, if I wanted to play the next chord, I would just move the whole thing to the right.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Right? And that would be the 2 because it's built on the second degree of the scale.
Okay, so 1 is C, 2 is...
There's 1, 2, right?
Yeah. Just B?
That's D, yeah.
Oh, D, okay.
And then E. Right, so I'm just literally just shifting to the right. Now, we did the 4 chord types, the cupcakes.
Yep.
And we said happy.
Yep.
Sad. Mysterious.
Yeah.
Wonder chord.
Interesting.
Okay, now, tell me what kind of chord is this? Happy, sad, or mysterious?
Happy.
Happy. What about this one?
Happy.
Here's happy.
Oh.
Hear it?
Okay, yeah. So I guess my brain likes minors so much that
no, I think
seems normal because actually, at least for me, like I never write in major.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, maybe my ear just doesn't hear it.
No, but I think too, like that we're in a major key. You heard a major thing.
Yeah.
There's a connection between this and this because they're coming from the same family members. But you hear the difference when I go like this?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that's the happy one. So this is sad.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 2, sad.
Okay.
3.
Now I'm second guessing myself.
Just go for it.
I'll just say happy again.
Also sad.
Also sad?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Here's happy.
Oh, interesting.
Right?
Yeah, I can hear it when you do it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like when you go up, I'm just like, oh yeah, it's kind of normal.
Yeah. So we can train for this.
Yeah.
Just like you train, right?
Yeah.
So what about this one? This is 4. You're okay. It's okay. Say what you want to say.
Well, I'm just trying to now hear that like ding, ding. That might be happy.
That is happy.
Okay.
4 is happy.
Okay.
Yeah. 5.
That's also happy.
That's also happy. Very good. 6, and I'm going to just come down.
That's sad.
That's sad for sure, right?
That's a great chord.
That's the saddest chord of all.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
What is it?
Minor 6. I mean, it's the 6. It's on the 6th scale, but it's just minor. Now, what is this?
That's that like.
Yep.
Sort of. Suspensey, mysterious. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the mysterious one. And then now we're back to where we started. So we have happy, sad, sad, happy, sad, mysterious, happy.
Interesting. Okay.
And that's the stuff that kind of naturally occurs in a major key.
Wow. Okay.
That's just built in.
Yeah.
Right? So then if you take a progression, one happy, five also happy. There's the sad six, four happy. And that's that Axis of Awesome video.
Yeah.
You can go check out where they play. I don't know. There's probably 10,000 songs or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's 1, 5, 6 minor to 4.
Okay, and then back to 1.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 5, 6, 4, 1. Okay.
Yeah. And so we call that a progression. We're progressing through chords.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, again, you can do it on a keyboard. If you get a guitar, like we talked about before, you can learn even 3 of these chords, and you can play so many songs.
Yeah.
If you know 4 chords, you can play how many songs? Yeah. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it's so much easier to see it on the piano though too, because for me, I play guitar.
Yeah.
But it's not like linear,
this is linear
like that, right? So like you have to this way and then like down, and then for chords, it's like, I don't know. I mean, for piano, I guess it's like the root is there.
Yeah.
But now that you're explaining sort of the way that the, what'd you call it? Like the rootless chord, something like that. A lot of guitar chords feel like that, where like the root isn't there because maybe they're relying on a bass somewhere.
Or it's probably a weird fingering or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you have a fifth on the bottom string or whatever it is. Yeah. So, I mean, we could keep going, but I just wanted to kind of just express the idea that you can learn how music works, like really how it works on a fundamental level pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And it should be empowering for people to be like, oh, he's just playing 3 notes and just move it around.
Yeah. And you can get all those different things. Yeah.
And I could play that 1, 5, 6, 4 thing, and it's not that hard.
Yeah.
So again,
I mean, seriously, like in these last 20 minutes, I've learned a lot.
Cupcakes.
Yeah.
And frosting.
Can I use that for training? Cupcakes?
No, it's mine.
Nice.
Forget cookie cutter workouts. At 3Fit, you'll get expert coaching, customized training, fun and challenging group classes, even zombie apocalypse survival training. Whether you're just starting out or ready to level up, our coaches will help you reach your goals faster and safer. Join our 6-week challenge and experience the difference. 3Fit, where strength, community, and results come together. So I went off for 22 minutes about music theory and cupcakes.
Which was great.
So guilty pleasures. Yeah. We all have them. Yep. Let's not deny it, right? Like sometimes you just have to have a guilty pleasure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise, why are we even here?
I mean, there's plenty of reasons for why we're here. But that being said.
Yeah. So I thought it would be interesting to start with the sort of the calorie and macro content.
You want me to read it or do you?
And go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So a typical cupcake, 350 calories, 2 grams of protein, 35 grams of carbs, 25 to 30 grams of sugar. There's 10 to 15 grams of fat, depending on like the frosting. And then you got less than a gram of fiber. Most of the time, not even close to a gram.
Right.
Yeah.
Which could have helped, but it ain't there, so it ain't helping.
Yeah. And I got to say, just on that note, I've tried to make like breads and cakes and stuff with fiber, like, whole wheat, and it just doesn't taste the same. Yeah. It's so hard. And I'm like, do I even want to eat this now? Because it's like not the same,
Yeah, I mean, I think, part of it is mouthfeel, Yeah. And like when people try to make desserts out of different things, there's like the heart's in the right place, but it just doesn't have the same experience.
So that means do the right thing most of the time and just have your treats and whatever every now and then?
Well, so we're going to talk about that. I came up with a quick list, Phil's strategies for regulating the intake of cheat foods. And just on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not a great idea and 10 being superb.
Okay.
Add it to my calorie count at the start of the day.
Explain that. What do you mean?
So what I do sometimes, if I know that there's a thing happening, like my birthday or whatever, not on my birthday, I'm not screwed. I'm not counting calories on my birthday.
Yeah. Okay.
But if it's, event, whatever it is, today I know there's going to be a thing at the end. I'll put in the cupcake in my little app at the beginning of the day.
Yeah.
So it's accounted for.
Okay.
So then as I go through the day eating the rest of my calories, they just run out because it's already incorporated into my calorie count for the day. And then when the time comes, I can eat it. And, at least from a calorie point of view,
Yeah.
I know I'm cool. 1 to 10.
I'd say that's probably like a 6 or a 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not bad.
Not terrible.
Yeah, not terrible.
The thing that I would just add to that is like, making sure you get enough protein to like offset that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if let's say
just in the day.
Yeah,
I got you.
right. Because if you're eating 350 calories of cupcake, you're missing 350 calories of potentially healthy something else,
dude.
Right?
And
So,
I understand this now like I've never understood it before.
Yeah.
Because I've been really paying attention to my protein intake because I'm trying to lean up, but I'm trying to not lose muscle mass, which as an older person
It's
now,
really important.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what's crazy is that if you just sort of check out your protein, it almost takes care of everything else.
Yeah, that's a simplified. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's so helpful.
Yeah.
And like protein calories, you take them in, they're gonna go to build everything.
Yeah.
Muscle, skin, bone, all that stuff, and then they can be used for energy also.
Right.
They're not gonna easily go to become fat.
Yeah.
Like fat obviously will get stored as fat easily because it's already there. Carbohydrates can go either way. They're going to first power your energy, whatever, but then they can get dumped into fat stores if you have a surplus. But protein, because it's such a big molecule, it's pretty stubborn. It's like, I want to be a protein molecule. So use me as protein. And then if not, maybe I'll give you some energy and then you're going to excrete the rest.
Yeah.
So,
well,
yeah, so I'd say 6 or 7.
Okay.
Starting at the beginning of the day. That's not bad.
It's not bad. Put it down between bites.
Why? That sounds kind of useless to me.
So it's kind of like, slowing down to smell the roses kind of thing. It's like you take a bite, you put it down, and then
What's that doing for you then?
What it's slowing you down.
So
it's
you're
supposed
saying,
to just going like, oh, and like smash it in your face. Because then at least the experience of enjoying the cupcake can last 10 minutes instead of 1 minute.
Are we talking like obsession level wanting to eat cupcakes here or what?
Well, I have seen like my older daughter will nibble on things. And sometimes it kind of drives me nuts. It's like, you're still working on that,
Yeah.
But I think in a way, it's like kind of like that delayed gratification idea. So that's where it's coming from.
From that perspective, then I think that's a great idea.
Okay.
Because then you're actually training a part of your brain to not just like, because like there's actually sugar addiction. There's actually like your brain as an animal, right?
Yeah.
We want the sweet thing because it's like so rewarding.
Yeah.
And it gives you this big brain spike and then your body's like, oh, sweet sugar. You get this big energy rush, right? So if you're doing that intentionally, I think that's great. So I'd put that like an 8.
Okay. Wow. Well, there you go. I was able to explain myself.
If you hadn't, I would have said that's just useless.
I think something tells me you're just going to love this next one.
Okay.
Cut it in half and immediately throw half in the garbage.
Well, have you actually done that?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I have.
Man.
Yes, I have.
Dude, good job. Okay, so if I'm going to rate that, it's, I don't know. I would say that's a 1.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Because if you're going to eat the food, just eat it.
Yeah.
Right? Account for it like you're already doing. And then if you're not doing that all the time, I wouldn't worry about it. Like, let's take birthday, for example, right? You're going to eat a bunch of stuff on your birthday. That's 1/365th of your life per that year, right? It's such a negligible percentage. But if you stress about it, that's actually going to do more damage to your body than eating the cupcake. You know what I mean? So
that's definitely where this one's going, right? Okay. This is sort of going towards like, okay, dude, maybe you have an issue. Drink a glass of water first.
Cool.
Yeah,
I would do it. 8, 9.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And that kind of goes for anything really, but.
Yeah. So are you saying that because you actually want to have like some fullness in your stomach beforehand so that you're not craving it as much? Okay. So I guess just to explain that, because that might not make sense or why.
Yeah.
Right, we have these mechanoreceptors in your stomach that when they stretch, they actually send a signal to make you feel kind of full or satisfied. Right. Yeah. So by doing that, you're actually pre-filling your stomach. And so that sort of down-regulates the hunger and potentially the craving response towards some of these sweet foods.
Right.
So I think that's great.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yeah. And then something that I kind of adopted from just generally something I'm doing after dinner, which is walking immediately after consumption.
I think that's also great.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like 9 or 10.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's really helpful for sugar regulation too.
Why especially for sugar?
Well, when you engage in physical activity, it sort of downregulates the absorption of food and like the sort of churning of your stomach. So you can actually slow things down passing through your body, which means you don't have a big glucose spike, which means you won't have like this big insulin rush also. So almost like staying active while you're eating. It's kind of weird, right? But that actually like it. Yeah, simple way to say it. It slows down the
absorption.
Like let's just say it slows down digestion because your body's like, oh, I better divert blood to my legs because I'm going to walking, right? So it's going to pull blood out of the stomach, which is going to slow that down. So,
but also, right, it's using some of those sugars immediately to power the muscles, or no? Is that not really a fact?
I mean, I think that depends on the overall daily caloric intake and sort of all that stuff, right? And plus, the caloric demand of walking is
pretty low.
It's pretty low relative to what you're going to consume in like a typical dinner.
Yeah.
So, what it does do is it tells your body, hey, like I'm going to be active. So make sure that some of these calories actually go to my muscles.
Okay.
And stuff like that.
So that's interesting. It's really more of a kind of what am I trying to say? Like it's sort of a management issue as opposed to being like a pure like burn it off kind of an issue.
Yeah.
I got you.
Because we talked about this in one of the other episodes where, we're going to burn roughly the same amount of calories every day, whether we're sleeping all day or whether you're doing a crazy workout. And like what your activity levels do is they tell the calories where to go.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so anyway, those were just kind of my silly takes on it. And then now I'd like to hear from the professional trainer. There's some interesting ideas here, like changing your environment, which means like, getting stuff out of the house.
I think that's that's like the number one thing.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Because willpower is.
It's not very good.
Well, no, it's not even that. I think it's a finite resource, right?
Yeah.
So we have a certain amount. At the beginning of the day, you can resist a bunch of stuff, right? But by the end of the day, when you're tired, you're exhausted from like work. Maybe you have kids and you're dealing with that or whatever. You just want what's easy. Yeah. And you will do what's easy, right? So if you don't set yourself up for success, either prepping your meals ahead of time or, making sure that the healthy options are first, you're going to go for the cheat foods and the easy stuff that you have in the house. And it's especially as a parent, kids will always want to have treats and whatever, right? So that stuff's going to be there if you acquiesce to that. And then it's like, oh, I deserve one too. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think environment plays such a big role. And I know for some of the clients that I train on Zoom, I just have them leave their exercise equipment in their living room. I'm like, just leave it there. Right. And then they start playing with that stuff because it's there.
Gotcha.
Right? So it's in their environment.
Yeah.
So similar with foods, like if you put fruits there, if you put vegetables there, if you put them, it sucks that they want you to put these things in a drawer because it's like, now there's another barrier to entry to grab your stuff, right? So I want people to keep all of their healthy options like up front, up center.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing they go. And there's actually studies that are really interesting where they literally had like person sitting at a desk, bowl of fruit, bowl of M&Ms. And no joke, they took the bowl of M&Ms and they just slid it away from the person. And you would think, oh, M&Ms are way tastier than fruit, so people would be reaching for that. But nope, they went for the stuff that was closer.
Interesting.
And that happened across the board. It was really, right? Because it's like, it's there, it's easier. You don't have to reach your arm out all the way to get this thing. You just...
You know what I do? Is I take one M&M and I put it right there on the mousetrap. And that teaches you really fast. Don't go for the M&M.
Yeah. But no.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Make healthy snacks the easiest option to grab. I've toyed around with some of those things, and like it's sometimes it's hard.
So what's your favorite snack?
Popcorn.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, not too
Hands
bad.
down.
It actually has some fiber.
It's got fiber.
You don't have to load it up with butter. You just a little bit of salt and.
And there are options now, like the ones where they do it in avocado oil, or even olive oil. I don't know if it's probably an extra virgin olive oil, but you can get avocado oil popcorn.
Okay. Does it need to have the oil to pop?
No, but it's good.
Okay.
Yeah, air popcorn. That's a little. Yeah.
The reason why I say that is, if you do air pop, any no calorie seasoning, you can flavor the stuff with tons of stuff. There's tons and tons of options, right? To create a flavor. You can mix and match whatever, right? But when you start introducing oils, butters, whatever else, that shoots the calories to the roof, and that's going to negate some of the good stuff about popcorn, like fiber.
Gotcha.
Right? So
okay. So just, air pop with some seasoning.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I think of snacks, I'm like, my morning snack is I have a protein shake, and then I do 2 cups of apples, and or 2 sort of small apples and 2 cups of carrots. Yeah. And I've been eating that for probably almost 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah. That's just my morning snack. That's just my routine. Right. Easy. You get the crunch from both like cold apples and carrots. I was going to say, man, I
love the crunch, man. Yeah, that's why I think I'm into the popcorn. I just love that.
Yeah. But you can get that crunch. Like, so if you eat cold fruit, it's crunchier. Yeah. Right? So you get some of that. Obviously, it's not like popcorn or chips or whatever, but it's there. But then it's got all the vitamins and minerals that are good for you. It's got tons of fiber, which is really, really, that's like the secret sauce, man. And then that coupled with my protein shake, I get in, my protein calories, and that actually keeps me feeling full for a while. Yeah. Because it's both higher volume, but it also has the protein, which really helps you stay satisfied. So.
If I'm like really killing it, I go through periods where I take celery and radishes and I cut them up and put them in water in the fridge so they're nice and crispy.
Yeah. Radishes are great.
That just allows me to masticate.
Yes.
Another one of my favorite words. What else do you see on here that you want to talk about?
I think planning for treats instead of banning them is a really important thing. So many people, and I've been doing this 20 years. So many people are like, oh, I'm going to go on this like crash diet, or like, I'm going to go on this, what are they even called? Fasts or, cleanses or stuff like that. Right. And your brain, this is like a brain thing. It does not like that. Right. It wants the thing that it wants, and so, you actually have these parts of your brain that regulate hunger and hunger response, and then like sort of a reaction to hunger. So that, if you're restricting or like completely banning this thing, it becomes this coveted, desired thing, and you will go get it. You will make it happen. Right. So I think planning for treats is important, and it establishes sort of a healthier relationship with food, because so much of, I don't know, the diet culture in at least America is extremely unhealthy. You get carbs are bad, fat's bad, sugar's bad. Wait, no, carbs are good. Wait, carbs are good sometimes. Wait, no, fat's bad. Oh, no, but these fats are okay.
Right, yeah.
Like, it's all this competing information.
Yeah.
Nothing is concise. And people are like, what the hell do I do? Oh, let me go join this diet. Oh, let's do the Mediterranean diet. Or let's do the keto diet. Or let's do the whatever, right? And if one of those worked, everyone would be doing it.
Yeah.
And it would be working. And we wouldn't need GLP-1s. And we wouldn't need crash diets. And we wouldn't need all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
The fact that it's not should tell everybody something that that's not the way to think about food.
Yeah.
Right? Food is a fuel. And we need to listen to our bodies when we eat and see how it reacts. And then we make adjustments.
Yeah.
Right. And it really is that simple. When our relationship becomes, oh, this food is going to make me feel better. That's when that's when it gets really unhealthy. Right?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I need to go have a treat because I had a bad day.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
then it's really just it's almost like a drug at that point.
Absolutely. And that's why, sugar is addictive.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And diet companies know this, and they make a crap load of money on people.
Oh yeah.
Because they can just exploit the hell out of that. It's sad.
Yeah.
Delaying the craving, I think that's a brain training type of thing. Kind of like what you said, put it down between every bite.
Yeah.
And I again, like when I was saying, willpower is a finite resource, we can train that. I really think we can, but it does take a lot of discipline, and you really have to set a goal for yourself. So, some easy examples of this are when you have type 2 diabetes and you've got some foot problems and you're going to have an amputation if you don't fix it. That's pretty motivating. So people are like, oh, I'm going to fix that. Right. But until it gets
short
to that
of
point,
that, right?
Yeah. People are like, well, whatever. And that's kind of sad in a way. Right. But we want to cultivate this. Oh, like I'm actually empowered because I'm choosing to do this thing. Right.
So literally after we're done, it'll be late in the evening, and I'm going to go in the house and I'm going to want something. Maybe a cupcake.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm able to go to bed with the feeling of hunger.
Which is not a bad thing.
I know. Yeah. I know. And sometimes it's really difficult. I've tried drinking like an herbal tea, just again to kind of fill up my stomach, or like the warm sensation, But I think, I've heard you say this so many times, like in nature, if the animal doesn't catch the prey, they go to bed hungry, so to speak.
Yeah.
And so sort of normalizing that feeling, I don't know how you tell people like, hey, just normalize hunger, but.
I mean, it's different, so the very first one you had here was don't let yourself get overly hungry. And there's so much competing evidence for this. Like there's lots of people are saying fasting is really important.
Yeah.
Right? And because it helps your cells go through autophagy where they
right.
metabolize, dead cells or
yeah.
whatever, right? Unhealthy cells.
Cleaning house.
Which is great. If that is at the expense of your muscle mass because you fasted for too long and then you go do an activity, your body's like, well, I'm going to pull some muscle because I need carbohydrates because I can't initiate fat metabolism without carbohydrates, then that becomes a problem, right? So then your metabolic engine decreases. And then at that point, fasting is not helpful for you.
Yeah.
Right. So this is again, it's a nuanced one, and it depends on the person and their situation, their overall sort of relationship with food, relationship with fitness, relationship with activity. And I think, another extreme, like people who get hangry and they're like, whatever, they go through long periods of time and they're like,
they've made like an entire ad campaign, right? Like it's like a Snickers bar or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, he's not himself, because it's probably not the answer, but yeah, you do, right? You get,
but so that's
crazy.
And that's a survival thing. That's your brain saying, like, you better feed me, or I will go eat whatever is lesser than me.
Yeah,
right. And so that's getting in touch with yourself and understanding your reaction to calories and your expenditure.
Yeah,
right. So if you've expended too much, your body's going to be like, hey, I need something right now.
Yeah.
Other people, their endocrine system, they can manage that.
Yeah.
Their liver will dump more glycogen in their system and they'll be fine.
Yeah.
But we need to have that relationship inside of us. It's not some ad campaign telling us. Yeah.
Well, I want to get to the part near the end here, which I think is going to be super fun.
Yes.
And so, again, I was telling you about like, you know, there's so much stuff on the internet, but there was a guy who ate like an entire cheesecake, like a really, like a big one.
Like New York style?
Yeah, but it was like I don't know what it was. It was huge. And it was something in the thousands and thousands of calories.
Yeah.
And then he was like, okay, now I'm going to burn it off. And he spent like a week or something running like 50 miles a day.
Yeah.
Burning off this one thing, you know? So you did some calculations before we started rolling film here. And the question is, how much activity is required to negate the caloric intake, let's say, of a cupcake?
Yeah.
So what did you come up with?
So that 350 calorie cupcake is going to cost you about, I think it was 388 to 700 burpees.
Now,
burpees.
People know what burpees are probably, but basically it's like you're down on the floor.
Well, you start from standing, you drop to the floor, make your chest touch the floor, stand back up, and you do essentially like a jumping jack or like a jump of type thing. Right?
Yeah.
So if we break that down, it's you're burning roughly 10 to 15 calories per minute of burpees.
And this is an exercise that makes you huff and puff. I mean, you're not.
Oh, yeah. It's a full body.
Right.
One of the best bang for your buck exercises. For the record, I happen to love burpees. But, I've done 1,000 in a day. And
of course you have.
It was rough.
And you did a burpee mile.
I've done a burpee mile.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it would take that long. But we don't want to, we don't want to think about it like I can just burn off this thing, right? That cheesecake, that does some long-term damage. That's a lot, right?
Yeah.
Cupcake's not going to do that much, right? But think of like all that sugar coating your blood, essentially, and then your blood just trying to circulate through your body. And then if you go do activity where it's like, pumping through you,
Yeah.
So it's not as simple as I'm going to eat this cupcake and then go do 700 burpees.
Right.
And the way to think about that too, if you're heavier, you're going to burn more calories per minute just because you have to move more mass.
True.
Right. So, we don't want to just go, okay, I can go drink this boba tea or I can have this whatever and then go do exercise and then burn it off and think that it's not impacted your body.
Right.
Because it's going through you.
It has to be processed.
Yeah.
And it taxes your system.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your pancreas and everything else has to deal with it.
Yeah. Yeah. So timing wise, this is a really important one.
Okay.
I tell people this all the time. Like, and I use the example of a bag of M&Ms because it's 250 calories.
Like a little one.
Yeah. Well, no, like the regular size one. Right?
Okay.
But it would take you maybe 5 minutes to eat that at the most, if you're taking your time.
Yeah.
Right? You could chug that thing and get it done under a minute.
Yeah.
Right? But it would take you 2.5 to 3 miles at an average body weight, 150 pounds or so, to burn that off. You're definitely not doing 2.5 miles of running in a minute or even 5 minutes. Right.
Yeah.
So like, the ratio there is crazy. It's just not worth it.
Right.
So
it's just not a way to think about it.
Exercise kills calories and unstores fat the best.
Yeah. Is there any kind of movement? Again, it's the wrong point. It's the wrong attitude, right? That I'm going to burn off.
Yeah.
That word got put into the lexicon somehow.
It's a hard one to fight because there's so much rhetoric out there about that.
Yeah.
But it's, again, we have to fundamentally change the way we see this. But like, if we're going to really target fat, the exercise is the exercise of discipline with food. And I don't mean that.
You're not being glib about it. It's
like you really, like, the best place to keep the fat off is in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Because it's like we said with the calories burnt example.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of movement to burn off that energy.
Yeah.
Because as a creature, if we weren't as efficient as we are, we would die.
Yeah.
We'd have to be eating all the time.
Yeah. Just
to stay alive, right?
Yeah.
So it's a good thing that we're efficient.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna think of this as an exercise per se, we want to do like high intensity interval based movements that are sort of like circuit training where you're doing like high strength and like full body type stuff.
Yeah.
Like your heart rate's just going to be up.
Right.
The reason for that is like the higher you can push, the longer it takes to recover. And during that recovery phase, you're burning a crap load of calories, trying to just repair the tissue and all that stuff. And that long cycle of exercise, immediate in the moment exercise calorie burn, plus repair time, that's where you get the sort of sneaky benefit.
Sneaky benefits.
Yeah.
Benefits with sneaky.
I was thinking that exact thing and I couldn't say it. Oh, I love it.
So you don't like lemon cake?
No.
What's your favorite cupcake, Marcel?
You know, it's probably going to be like vanilla with some fruit on it, with like a whipped cream type frosting. Yeah, no, I'm good. Thank you, though.
I like the red velvet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
With
the cream cheese frosting? Like
it has to be.
Really?
It has to be.
That's too
There
thick
is no
for
other
me.
frosting on a red velvet cupcake.
Okay.
Other than cream cheese frosting.
It's too thick.
It's illegal.
For me. Yeah. Really?
Oh, yeah. It's the best. Cool.
Sweet, man. Boom.
Thanks for spending some time with us on the Mind, Muscle, and Music podcast. If you enjoyed today's conversation, please subscribe, leave a review, and share the podcast with someone who could use a little more mind, muscle, or music in their life. We'll see you next time.